Hey everyone, welcome to GrowingCraft. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you guys do not miss out any of our updates. Hi friends, this is Sonia here, and today we are going to make this beautiful, cute little mini flip book. This is one of the craziest projects which I have done. This is super cute, which has a lot of space for journaling, picture sticking, and I have done this in the kids theme. You can just use any of the themes you want and create something really beautiful. So all the pages are there where you can do journaling, sticking pictures, having some fun with your memories. Isn't it cute? I absolutely loved it, and it is so fun to open it and just close it back. So to start with, here we are taking up a cardstock of size 21 centimeter by 11.5 centimeter, and I'm using my scoreboard to make it into half. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can use your ruler and your pencil and just mark it and score it, and you're good to go. So here I'm scoring it at a 10.5 centimeter so that I have the exact half size folded as a card tag ready for me. Whatever supplies I'm using are there on our website at growingcraft.com. So now here I am going to take one more piece of it. So this is our base. Now to stick these two, I have a cardstock of size 2 centimeter by 11.5 centimeter. I'm just going to score it in from the center so that I can make a beautiful hinge for my mini book. And this is one of the easiest idea to save a lot of space while binding. So once my scoring is done, folding it into half, just making sure that it has been burnished well. And now we'll be sticking these two packs together. So first adding a glue on one side and then adding my book flip which we have done. If you are not very comfortable with liquid glue, you can always use your tacky tapes. I'm a huge fan of tacky tapes, but as it's a mini album, sticking time is not much. So that's the reason I'm using my liquid glue. Now with my bone folder, I'm going to burnish it really well. This is a very, very important step. Once this is done, it's time to stick the another one. So you can use it for adding more number of pages to any of your scrapbooks or your flip books. So this is a very simple technique where you don't have to prepare the typical hinges like we do in the scrapbook, but still you have a mechanism where you can add more number of pages. Like if I need, I can add as many pages as I want. So once I'm done with the sticking work, again I'll burnish it really well, and this is a very important step because here we are using the liquid glue. So this will make sure that everything is sticked well. So this is how it looks after we are done with the base making. And here comes our the next page. The cardstock size is 20 centimeter by 11.5 centimeter, and this is going to be the actual pages where we are going to do our work. So this page, we are going to score it in four equal parts. So here I will be scoring them at 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 15 centimeter. So once you score it in the 3 lines, you will get 4 parts, and you just need to fold it very neatly and nicely. So this is how it is done. And it's a very simple technique. It is very easy to make, and like I said, if you want something more deeper, you can have the bigger size paper, score it, and then you are good to go. So here I have taken up 4 sides, like 3 sheets, which will be creating my all the 12 months spaces. I am using a lot of leftover pattern paper. Let me know what you guys are going to use and comment below. Again, here I'm using my liquid glue and I'm going to stick all the pages here. You have to be really careful. Don't overdo with your liquid glue, otherwise you'll take a lot of time to dry out. And if you want to save time for that, you can always use your tacky tapes. Now in this one, just to make it a little more interesting with the colors, I'm using different patterns. And trust me, all the pattern papers, whatever I've used in this particular project, are from my leftovers of all the scrapbooks and the card making, whatever I have done. So likewise, we are going to stick pattern papers in all these remaining 2 sheets also. So once this is done, I will just burnish them really well and all the 3 pages are ready. And now it's time to make a hinge for our flip book. So the cardstock size what I'm using is 3 centimeter by 8 centimeter, and I'm using a beautiful pattern paper. Now you could do the sticking of the pattern paper part at the end, but here I was left with a beautiful pattern paper, so I thought I'll start sticking right away. So just leaving a 1 mm size from all the corners so that I have a beautiful outline here. And once this is done, I'm going to just fold it in half. If you want, you can leave a gap of 3 mm so that you have a space for your binding, but otherwise it's really good to go. So as it's a flip book, we need some locking system just to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. So now here I have just cored it off screen with at a 4 centimeter and divided it into 2 equal parts, and just making a small niche of 4 to 5 mm so that it can have all the depth of the thickness of my cards. Now here I'm adding my liquid glue and I'm going to stick it to the back side of my scrapbook, the flip book card. And this is one of the easiest and the best mechanism in which you can literally close or make a lock system for any of your scrapbooks or cards. So I'm just trying to align it to the center of my page, and once you are confident that yes, it has been aligned to the perfect center, just burnish it well. So once this is done, we will be moving on to adding the magnets, but here you have to make sure that you do this process before sticking your pattern papers. Now these are the magnets which I'm going to use. So I'll start with the first one. I'm going to add a glue, add my magnet, and of course, just to make sure that I have some more extra strength, I am going to use my tacky tapes. So I'm done with my one magnet at a time, and then I will be using a big size tacky tape here. This is a 1-inch tacky tape, and the reason why I'm using a 1-inch is because I don't want to add any more glue to it. I'm just happy with sticking my pattern paper directly here. So adding tacky tape to your magnets are one of the best ways to secure them so that they do not move at all, and sticking the paper around it becomes much more easier. So once this is done, covering it up with another pattern paper, and I'm not going to do any extra work here, the plain simple, and this looks fab. Just playing around with the color combination so that I can have some contrast, multicolor combination, as each pages are having different colors, patterns and theme. So just to make my flip book a little more colorful and like really cute. Now once this is done, it's time to add our pattern paper. So here what I am going to do is, first I'm going to like stick it from the back side where we have already added our hinge. Okay, so adding my liquid glue and I'm going to stick it, and this is a beautiful pattern paper which really goes well. So I have not trimmed down the border of the pattern paper. You can use it as it is. This looks nice. This is matching with the color combination what I have gone here. And like I said, I'm using all the leftover pattern papers from my previous scrapbooks, whatever I have done, or the card making, whatever I have done till now. This looks nice. Now for the front one, before sticking your pattern paper, you have to finish your magnet work. So stick another magnet to the first magnet, add a glue, and then just flip it. You have a marking where you are going to have your second magnet. So this is an easy trick, and just secure it with your tacky tape. You can use your liquid glue, but tacky tape, like I said, it is one of the best mediums to secure your magnets. Now just take it out, and then you can add your liquid glue to your pattern papers and stick it to your base, and here this is almost done. So this is one of the easiest way to have a cute little magnetic lock to any of your scrapbooks, cards, or your mini flip books, mini albums, and they look super gorgeous. The steps are very simple, but they look really good. Now, as we have a magnet which has some thickness like 1.5 to 2 mm, and we want to make sure that our edges have been secured really well. So that's the reason I've added a lot of liquid glue to it, and I'm just going to burnish it well so that it sticks well and it stays longer. And I am a huge fan of magnetic locks. I absolutely love it, and I think it's just such a fun thing to play around. So once this is done here, I will be doing my fussy cutting work. I've already done a lot of things off screen. Here, just I'm showing you one quick fussy cut that how do I do it. And this is one of the easiest step. Whatever supplies I'm using are there on our website at growingcraft.com. You guys can check it. And here I have picked up all the cute little animals, clouds. If you're doing it in any other particular theme, you guys can have that and they look absolutely gorgeous. If you don't want to do the fuzzy cutting work, it's absolutely fine. You can pick up the some of the bold pattern papers and just add sentiments to it and they look super cool and super great. Once I'm happy with the fussy cut, I'm going to pick all of them and you need to decide on which angle you guys are going to open it and then you have to stick it accordingly. So while sticking this, I realized I did not finish the fussy cut neatly, so I'm doing it again and that's the benefit of using your liquid glue so that you know like if you're not done with it nicely, you can quickly pick it up. So this way, I'm going to add all my cute little elements in this book. So with this, all our pages are done and they look absolutely cute. You can just trim out if anything is just popping out from your card. And I am totally in love with this. Now for the magnetic lock, adding a little more charm to it. So it is a cute little teddy, the fussy cut, and I have added a backing of my cardstock to it. This is making my lock super interesting and super cute. So start with the first page and here this is our flip book. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a good amount of liquid adhesive, especially making sure that all the edges are secured really well with our adhesive. Be careful, we don't want to do the upside down and once you are confident, stick it really well, press it really well and you're good to go. Here, because like I said, it's a mini album, I had a lot of time and it doesn't take much of time to dry out also, so I'm using my liquid glue. You can use either the glue drops or the tacky tapes, but the liquid glue, it gives you a little more time to work around your project and literally saves your time and your efforts too. Likewise, I'm going to stick all the three flaps here. You have to make sure that it is secured in a correct angle, correct size. It should not go upside down. It should not come out of the base what you have created. Do one side at a time, burnish it really well, and then do the sticking work. This will really save your time. And this is one of the fun way of creating cute little mini albums. Like here, I have taken the page sizes very small. You can take the big ones also because here, this is more of a fun book. This is not a proper scrapbook. This is more a fun mini flip book for the kids. So this is just cute little one for adding cute little pictures and journaling and you can add a lot of beautiful memories to it. So finally, adding the last side of my flip and this looks absolutely gorgeous. If you're liking this, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, friends. Okay, so here I'm done with all the sticking work. Do make sure that you have your bone folder so that you burnish them really well, press them really well. Once they have dried out completely, it is so good to go. And you can literally just start sticking your pictures, adding your memories, doing a lot of journaling, and this looks cute. So here is the final walkthrough. So this looks absolutely gorgeous. You can just use a lot of different pattern papers and create something very quick and very easy DIY birthday gifts. So this is looking gorgeous, amazing, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know your feedbacks in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And yes, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and take care and bye bye.